Hi Countryside, it's Joe Smith, your general manager, and Scott Ortiz, your clubhouse manager. And today is Monday, March 24th.
All day, Joe.
It is all day.
All day, yes, sir.
We're back with another weekly update. And before we get into our usual topics of conversation, a couple important updates.
Big deals.
Yeah, first one's a big deal.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, March 25th, we are actually starting to asphalt the areas that need to be asphalted.
Excellent.
This being one of them, this large parking area that is just next to the Wellness Center. But we're gonna start over in the parking lot immediately behind the golf shop. There's a handful of additional parking spaces there that need to be asphalted. And we're gonna close that parking lot off in the morning so that that crew can get in there and do what they need to do with those parking spaces. We'll reopen that parking lot a little bit later in the day when that crew moves on to the front entry of the clubhouse.
Excellent.
And they will do this area last because this really doesn't interrupt any of the operations. So
it's perfect.
just a matter of awareness. If you're coming to the club Tuesday morning, there will be a lot of work going on in the golf shop entry of the clubhouse area.
Awesome.
And you will not be able to park behind the pro shop Tuesday morning. Okay?
Beautiful. That's a
The
big
next-
deal, Joe. It's
it is a big deal.
Pretty,
It's a
pretty
milestone.
big chunks. Yeah, no
It's a
doubt about it.
milestone.
Yeah.
It's,
Awesome.
it's, another sign that we are nearing the end.
Moving
here.
along. Yeah.
The other item I want to talk about, it's rare that I have an update from our accounting department.
Excellent, man. This is
But-
exciting.
I wanted to just offer something to the membership, if you will. The best way to pay your statement with the club is either through an auto pay system that we initiate in the office or online. There are some members who still choose to send a paper check, and in the last month or so, the U.S. mail has been very unreliable with everything, frankly.
Yeah.
But we've had a lot of checks that members send into our lockbox up in Atlanta, which is a bank-owned lockbox, that either don't show up or they show up very late. And it's really just an issue with the Postal Service. So I asked Jeff and Jennifer to just pull some figures. I was curious how many of our members on a percentage basis still pay with paper checks. And the number is surprisingly low. It's only about 10%
Wow.
of our current membership, so 1,100 folks, so about 100 members still pay with paper check. Nearly everybody else pays with auto pay through our accounting office, where we initiate an auto payment the 20th of every month, or through our club website. And that is truly the safest and most reliable way to pay your club statement. So I would encourage you either to stop into the office, see Jennifer, she can get you set up with an auto payment form, or you can go onto our club website and pay your bill online that way. Again, it's a small number that still choose to send a paper check, and
Sure.
really, the safest and most secure way to pay for your statement is electronically. So
Yeah, no doubt.
again, any questions on that, you can certainly reach out to myself or Jeff or Jennifer in our accounting department.
Awesome.
So
Good to hear from Jeff and Jen.
it is
Yeah.
always. They're
get Jeff
behind
on
the
camera, I
scenes,
think,
but
right?
I'll tell you what. Last week at our annual meeting, Jim Butler just kind of reconfirmed that
Yeah.
we are in the top 5 clubs in the
Exactly.
nation for financial stability and just growth
Yeah,
and member
kudos,
equity.
Big kudos.
And that really originates in that department.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's a big deal. It
Yeah.
really is. So,
Beautiful.
all right, Scott,
Fun
tell me
stuff?
what's going on.
Well, we had a pretty fairly busy week last week, Joe.
We did.
We're coming off a week where we had our Italian nights on both Wednesday and Friday night.
Yep.
Nice crowds, sold out crowds inside, had some tables outside under the tent both nights. So those were really good nights. We love to see those. Kind of our last 2 theme nights here at Camp
Yeah.
Countryside before we move into the clubhouse. So
Yeah.
looking forward to that. But those 2 Italian nights were really well attended. We had a parking lot party kind of sandwiched in between there. On Thursday night, which was a great crowd also to see out there. It was a beautiful night. We had Double Dare out here. We had a food truck out here. So
Which
kind of
I might say, in my opinion,
Yeah.
that is some of the best pizza I've ever
Yeah,
had.
really good.
From
really good. Vesuvius.
Vesuvius, yeah.
Vesuvius is a wood-fired pizza. It's really, really good. We've had him out here a few times over the last couple of years, and members really seem to like him. So that was good to have him out here. We've got 2 parking lot parties left, too.
Left.
Two in April.
All right.
So we got April 3rd, we got April 17th.
Okay.
So more milestones like you were talking about. 2 more of those. We're going to be doing the food ourselves. So
For both
out
of
of our kitchen, we've been doing kind of one ourselves, one with a food truck. We've kind of seen a little bit of a dip in the activity at the food trucks.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and just finish off those parking lot parties ourselves. So we'll be doing food. Keep an eye out for menus for both of those. Chef
Beautiful.
Jay's working on them now. We'll have those out for the April parking lot parties. Again, 2 more of those.
Yep.
This week coming up, we've got dinner on Wednesday and Friday night. We're starting to see some larger groups of people that are getting together, kind of the wind down season.
Yeah.
Kind of some farewell get-togethers with some of these groups. We've had a bridge group that's coming in for dinner, some lunches where groups are kind of getting together, but really the dinners are the spot where people are looking to come in with some larger groups, and wanted to reiterate how important those reservations are.
Extremely important.
Get with myself, get with Andy. If you're coming in and you're in the wellness center, talk to Chef, talk to Tara at the desk. We'll get you down for reservations. It's real important when we know that those groups are coming in. Really, anybody that's coming in.
Can I draw a little analogy?
I would love for that to happen, Joe.
So, it's very important when we're doing major work like this asphalt that's happening
Yes.
tomorrow. Very important we give you all a heads up. Giving food and beverage a heads up with reservations
Exactly.
is just as important to us.
Perfect.
Again, help us be successful and give you a good experience.
Excellent.
Reservations are
No doubt about
very
it,
much
man.
necessary.
Perfect. Beautiful, man. Yeah, so we've got dinner Wednesday, Friday night this week. We've got kind of sandwiched in between there. We've got trivia night on Thursday. Still have a few spots left for that. So if you're looking to come out, have a fun time with your friends.
Outdoor under the tent?
Outside under the tent. We'll have some all over table set up where we're going to be doing food from the food truck that night as well. So that'll be fun. And then just kind of coming up a little bit on the horizon also, we talked about the parking lot parties for April.
Yeah.
One more concert.
April
One
12th.
more concert out here in the parking lot. April 12th, we got the Blues
We
Brothers.
got the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're looking forward to that one. I think that's all I got. Outside of, I just mentioned one more thing. We got a new menu coming out.
We do.
We got April's menu coming out, but April's menu is actually going to be coming out next Monday, which is March 31st.
Okay.
So we'll have a little bit of an extended April menu.
Beautiful.
Chef's been looking forward to getting this one out, so we're getting it out a day early, really a week early, because we've been kind of pushing to that first Monday of the month, but because it's falling on the 31st, we're going to be doing a new menu on Monday the 31st. So keep an eye out for that.
Beautiful. Does that cover it?
I believe that means we got a couple of One Bite reviews coming up pretty soon here too,
how
right?
could I forget?
All right, so
That's
keep those in mind.
That's one of our first place segments, if you will.
Exactly. Good job.
We did win an award for that.
Yep.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Well, it's good stuff. The fun's not over.
No.
I would like to leave the community with a little bit of a challenge.
Oh.
I like challenges.
You do.
April, it's really the last seasonal month at Camp Countryside.
Sure.
Last parking lot parties.
Yeah.
Last concert.
Yeah. I think I know where you're going.
Tent is coming down.
Tent comes down. Yeah.
I think it would be really great for the community to show how much they've had fun the last 2 years and come out and make April a success.
Yeah. No doubt.
You and your team and Maria and Fur and Eric and Gerardo and Jose and Mariano and Anna and Meredith and Altany and Isabel.
Chef, Andy.
Yeah. This tight-knit crew who has made this happen the last 2 years. Let's go out with a bang.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's have the biggest parking lot parties.
Oof. Big challenge, man.
Let's have the biggest concert, Blues Brothers. If you're scheduled
it's a nice way to end.
and fly home before April 12th, change your flight. Change your flight, stay here,
Beautiful.
fly out the 13th.
Throw it out there, Joe. We're ready.
Let's get 600, 700, 800 people here for the Blues Brothers. We can
do it.
do it. Awesome show.
Yes.
It's going to be an awesome show.
Exactly.
And that's the way I would like to remember Camp Countryside.
Outstanding. That sounds great, man.
Because, the end of April into May, we start turning that page
Yes, sir.
of getting up and operational in that
Yeah,
clubhouse.
start
And,
transitioning little by little. Yeah,
is that
do
a
it.
good challenge?
I think I'm ready.
All right, Countryside. Let's see if we can make it happen.
Beautiful.
Close it out there. How about a quick reminder on social media?
Yes, let's do it.
Tell me. Remind me.
Me?
Yes.
Oh,
remind
sorry,
me.
Joe. I apologize. Yeah. Don't forget, I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago when we had Fur out for
Yes.
our One Bite review.
Yes.
She's been doing a lot of work on Instagram, Facebook. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube.
Subscribe to YouTube.
Subscribe to our
Like,
YouTube channel.
Comment.
Perfect.
Like, comment on Instagram.
Yes.
Like,
One more
comment
time.
on Facebook.
Perfect. There you go.
Follow us.
Yes.
Tell your friends. This is the most fun community
Don't
in the
forget
country.
to share those videos with everybody up north. Just make them jealous. Everybody around us. You got friends that are in other communities.
Yeah.
Share what we got going on here because
Yeah.
it's just a lot of fun. It's
a beautiful thing.
No doubt, man.
Excellent. Scott,
Beautiful.
as always, thanks for the time. Countryside.
Pleasure, Joe.
If you want to watch this again, rewind it. Catch those important updates at the beginning because tomorrow, big day. A lot
Big
of
milestones.
milestones.
Yes,
So, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you around the club real soon.
Spending my time believing that I'm flying like a cannonball. Yeah. What if I'm just concealing that I'm waiting for a star to fall? Won't you do me a favor? Won't you hit me up, baby? All this time I'm looking at my telephone, 'cause I'm thinking of your hands and the way you made them dance on me, on me.